Welcome, brothers. So, the name of this video is going to be, you know, who knows? The black man. I just want to talk a little bit about the war that we find ourselves in. This mental war, man. It's a crazy thing, man. You know, the mental war you find yourselves in. You know, it's a mental war, man. This is a mental war, and a lot of brothers and a lot of sisters do not understand the war we find ourselves in. This is a war for your mind. It's a war for your mind, man. It's a war for your mind, for your mental state. They want you, like Uncle Sam. We want you. You know, they want you, black man and black woman. This is a fight for your soul. You know, and they want it. They have it. Most likely, if they've already got it. You're in the war, but the problem is that most black men and black women don't know who the players are. Who are the players in this mental war? Man. Well, you have your let's use Maxine Waters, the strong independent black woman who don't need no man. You know, she I mean, have you ever before I get into that, have you ever seen a man or a woman simply pondering something, and on one shoulder you have your devil, and on the other shoulder you have your angel, and they're both trying to convince you of something. Good against evil. Good against evil. You know? They're both trying to convince you. They're both in a fight for your soul. You know? Now, this has been playing out over and over and over again throughout history. And now we see it playing out to this very day with this woman, Maxine Waters, the strong, independent black woman who don't need no man. You know? You women, y'all talk too much. Y'all talk too much. Why are y'all always talking? Every time I go past a black woman, she's always got her mouth open. She's always talking about something. I mean, I can, and it's every time I get within earshot of this conversation, it's about absolutely nothing. Zero, zip. I mean, not all that emotion and all of that. I mean, all of that emotion and all of that, that zeal for nothing. Nothing. But anyway, this chick Maxine Waters, man, she represents the strong, educated black person. That goes for men and women. You know, men and women. And they're trying to convince you that you need to keep playing this whole race card. They do this racial game. They're trying to convince you of this racial game. They play several roles in the chess game. They play several roles. Part of I mean, one of their roles is when one of the Negro peons, which I will get to on the later on, when one of them gets shot, it's their job. It's the strong, educated woman's job and man's job to calm down the Negroes, to keep you calm. That is their job. They get paid for that. They get paid to keep you calm, to help you cope with your stupidity. To cope with your plight in life. That is their job. Black women run their mouths so much, and the problem with it is that they're not going to do anything. They want to be in leadership positions. They want to be the leaders, and they want the men to back up their stupidity. So anytime they blurt out, I'm gonna actually say it like this: they want the black race to back them up. They blurt out anything. See, there's no leadership in the black community. There's no real leadership. So you have these puppets that put themselves in leadership positions, or the beast who puts people in leadership over the black community, and their job is to control and manipulate the mass populace of black people. That's their job, you know. And the thing about the black woman is that all she's capable of is running her mouth. You know, all she's capable of is running her mouth. Because when it's time to do something, I mean, where are these women? When it's time to swing a hammer, swing an axe, pick up a gun, you do not see these women. These women, they're playing the innocent, sweet, dainty woman card. You don't see these women, do you? Where are these women at? Black women have got so many black people killed that it's not funny. Especially black men. Black women have got so many of you men killed till it's not funny. You know? When she goes out there and she starts some drama. She goes out there, she starts some drama. She gets and then when her bluff is called, when somebody calls her bluff, then she want to call her uncle, cousin, nephew, Ray Ray and Pookie, boyfriend, husband, son, whoever. This is the problem with these women. They talk too much, but they are not going to do a damn thing. This is what's wrong with women trying to be leaders. Okay? Because they cannot do anything by themselves but run their mouths. And the fact is that 9 times out of 10, the things that they are saying are so stupid that, and then they get mad and wonder why black men anyway are not running to their rescue. They're trying to be part of LBGT. They're trying to be part of anything that requires some begging. They're down with it. Black people are good at begging. They're excellent at begging. But that is just one person. I mean, that is just one of the players, in this mental war. Now, on the opposite side of the spectrum, we can call this the angel. The angel. The angel, and I'm sorry that I'm talking so damn slow. I'm just kind of tired, but the angel, that would be your black victims. Like people in the conscious community. They're always talking about white supremacy, white this, white man, white this, white man, white man. or when one of the black men gets shot down in the middle of the street. These are your men who come out, and they get all riled, they get all people all riled up, and they get to tearing down the neighborhoods, and shooting, and they all emotional, and they tear up the neighborhoods, they burn down stores, they throwing bottles, they stealing weave. Who knows what they're doing? Who knows? Hey, where there's chaos, there's opportunists. Where there's chaos, there's always opportunists. Even in Katrina, you seen it. Where there's chaos, there's opportunists. Man, black people stealing TVs. I mean, I seen it on the news. Unless that was a false flag, but I'm like, damn. Actually seen black people trying to get TVs in the middle of the storm. You know? But these are the men. These are the men and women that are on the other side of the spectrum. You have your victims and you have your educated blacks. And then in the middle, you have the beast. The one who is pulling the real strings. The one who's pulling the strings, the one who is sitting back watching. Watching. This is a war. This is a war for your souls. This is a war for your mind. And people don't understand the war that they are in. They don't understand the players. You gotta have to pick a team. They want you to pick a team. Pick a team, black man. Black woman. They want you to pick a team. So-called black man. So-called black woman. But you, the observer, the watcher, you must watch these things. You must observe these things. And you must separate. All intelligent people are going to see this for what it is, and they're going to separate themselves. Because these people, they understand that there's strength in numbers. They want you. Like Uncle Sam, like that Uncle Sam character. We want you. That's what they're telling you. We want you. We want you. And the black man and the black woman don't understand the mental war that they're fighting. We already know that these conscious community people, they could talk to their blue in the face, but as soon as you get down to when it comes down to brass tacks, guess what? When it comes down to putting the boots to the ground, the feet, the hands, these types of things, these men are gone. These men are going to be gone. They got your money. Get the money and run. That's the name of the song. Get the money and run. That's what they did. I mean, hey, has anything been built? Has anything changed? Has the conversation even changed? The only reason that the conversation is changing is because we're changing it. The brothers are changing the conversation. And now everyone, sooner or later, everyone is this conversation is gonna change. And you black men and you black women, you so-called black men, you so-called black women, y'all gonna have to make a choice. You're gonna have to make a choice. You either separate or you choose sides. You get with the strong, independent black woman with her stupidity. She's actually fueling the hate. She fuels hate amongst the black race. She fuels hate. Because she forgets that she's living in the backdrop of American society. She really thinks that she's been included in it. She really believes this. I mean, to her very soul, she believes that she has been included. She has a voice. She has a voice, but ain't nobody listening. She has a voice, but no one's taking her seriously. No one's taking her seriously. Who can take her seriously? You know, that's sort of like all these black men out here in the hood shooting up their neighborhoods and doing all the dirt and degenerate things that they're doing, and then when one of them gets shot, they want to be taken seriously. Or what happens when one of them gets shot by a white man? Oh, it's a problem now. You know, it's a problem, and I'm not taking anything away from those men that died or those women who died. That Corrine Gaines situation, that's a case in point. You know, black woman talking until someone calls her bluff, running her mouth until someone calls her bluff. She actually really thinks that she wasn't included. She actually thought that her voice meant something. She thought her voice meant something. You know? Now you got these people who want you to integrate, and you got these people who want you to, hate the white man. White supremacy, man. White supremacy. The boogeyman. This represents good and evil. The good side, the victim side, how, they look at Jesus, they look at white Jesus as a victim. The whole victim card, the victim mentality, you know. They represent your good side and the strong, independent black woman and her ilk, which means black men included. A lot of these educated men, you know, your Al Sharptons, Jesse Jacksons, Barack Obamas, Jesse Williams, all of these people. A lot of these people are manipulating the hell out of you, and y'all just don't get it. I mean, it just shows you the level of self-esteem that the black man has. That shows you his level of self-esteem. When anyone can throw him a bone, anyone can throw him a bone, and he'll automatically come like a good dog. Like a good dog, he'll automatically come. Soon as someone throws him a bone. Damn dogs keep barking. Anytime, if they throw you a bone, look at the whole Jesse Williams situation. Look how fast black people got behind that. Look how fast they did it. You have to be an observer. You have to be a watcher. You have to understand that there's gonna be men and there's gonna be women who understand that there's strength in numbers. They want you. They want you on their side. You in a mental war, black man. You must understand the players. Both of these people exist to keep you locked in a cage. Both of these sides exist, along with the beast, along with the media. All of this whole tapestry. I'm only scratching the surface here, but I know the brothers will pick it up and they'll put flames under it, But on that note, I want to say peace. Get on the 5 steps. Adopt the moral code.